What's going on, Cream Pyre? Back with another episode of CreamTV here. And we're going to be playing Bound by Flame. Let's go ahead and make sure that the audio is picking up. Cancel. And you're going to get restarted. I hate the beginning, it's so... My name... I'll just go normal. I'm not going hard or...
I doubt I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan.
You meet Mr.
The
Cream.
peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course, they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead, and the bloodless world seemed ready to sink into an endless ice age where there would be no place for the living. There were a few who still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the red scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
Esplanade. I don't know the place is called, I don't know. But we're going to play it now, then we'll see what happens. This is actually my real voice at the moment. I left a little bit of clogness in there just to change up the accent for the game. Look at them graphics. On Ultra, looking fucking amazing.
Great scouts. You can smell them from 50 yards away. So here we are. And just think, the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp. I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to start trinkets. But he knows that. He knows his men, and he knows his powder master hates just hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful.
Oh, got him.
I honestly believe we stay out of this damn war till the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of their tail is on the brink. Nothing will stop the deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to, or even a tavern where you can spend your pay. There's no one left to turn back this filthy, stinking tide, if it were even possible.
This game looks
Let's
pretty
hope our
fucking
employers deliver on their
badass.
promises. If their big ritual thing doesn't pan out, we're all gonna be left standing here with our asses hanging out.
I'm locked in at 51 frames, not 61, but that 50's fine on Ultra.
A bunch of chatty
Streaming.
priests playing Sorcerer's Apprentice against 7 immortal mages.
And doing a video render. Pretty good.
Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire, so they say. Damn, they're here already. I better warn the others fast.
I like this game. And I'm not too into RPGs now. But I like this.
Hey, enjoy your stroll? Get over here and tell me about it.
Press K to display them.
By the looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet stroll.
No, it wasn't.
What did you see?
The deadwalkers are already close. I got one of their scouts.
God damn it, Vulcan. I've told you 100 times. Recon means observing and reporting, not charging in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want him to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now that you've finally got your arse back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
And if you have questions, you know where to find me.
Without a chance to spend my pay. I'm sick of this goddamn war.
Okay, I've got it.
That should do it. I'll give all these to Peeler. He'll figure it out.
You're not Peeler.
Hey, Peeler, lend me a hand, will you? We've got to prepare the area before it gets overwhelmed with walking corpses. These are a few treats to welcome our buddies, the deadwalkers. Booby trap all the access points. Try not to blow yourself up.
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, it's gonna be my ass that gets blamed. Everything okay, Buffalo?
Yeah, I wish those goddamn mobile corpses would just attack. I hate all this hanging around.
They say you can't be killed. Is that true?
Sometimes you're so gullible it's almost charming. That's just a story they tell the new recruits.
Still, you've been in the Blades a hell of a long time, and you're still in one piece.
That doesn't mean anything. Sure, I've been lucky. I can handle myself, and I guess I'm smart enough to know when to fall back. So, sure, I ain't bought it yet, but my turn will come.
You don't seem too upset that the deadwalkers are coming for us.
It's not the first time we've faced the deadwalkers, and considering what's going on, we knew that one day, sooner or later, we'd have to deal with their main force. It's not like there are a lot of us to stand against them. I just hope we can put up a good fight before they kill us.
What do you think of our employers?
You know very well it's not up to us to decide, but I think they're a bunch of scrotums. They're convinced they can win this war with a few books. And while they're busy doing their stupid research, we have to watch their asses. But that's the job. It's not like we had any choice.
What's up, viewers? How we doing?
Do you have any clue why the scribes wanted to gather here?
I don't know. At least we can be sure of one thing. It wasn't for the beautiful scenery. I heard them mumbling about an invoking chamber. That's what they came here to find. I guess it must be important to them.
Alright. See you later. Douchebag. Trap the access to the temple. Alright. You can have your kid. Alright. Sprint now. Whee! Plant that one. Plant this one. Plant this one. Remember, if you like what you see, go ahead and like, comment, follow, subscribe. This video will be going up on YouTube. When I'm good and fucking ready. Wish to know how many people were watching, because I only got a purple fucking man on my fucking tablet to tell me. I don't know how many of you are watching. I know someone's. Oh! Oh!
What the hell are you doing?
I'm playing Bound by Flame, Peter.
Sorry, I was playing basketball with friends.
Drive them back.
Alright.
Hold the Esplanade. Oh, shite. Here come more of them.
Gotcha. Here come their archers. Here come more of them. is regenerating slow. Help me! Yeah, baby. That's how you do it. What the fuck is that?
Fall back! Everybody to the temple! No!
I'm gonna get my beer.
Oh crap! Now that you walk through wall.
Eat a dick!
You go see how Buffalo is getting along with the scribes. He's meant to be guarding their invoking chamber.
But Captain...
Get out of here! And go find Peeler for me while you...
That smells like booze.
I'll give you, but Captain. Right. Are you coming or what?
Oh, let me change. Find Buffalo in front of the invoking chamber. Find Peeler.
Is everything okay, Buffalo?
As long as I can hear them mumbling, everything is okay. One of those dead things managed to get as far as here, but I killed it before it could interrupt them.
That's good news. The captain's holding the front entry, Hawk's on the west wing, I got the east. Got any idea where Peeler is?
I think I saw him over on the east side. You should find him if you head over there.
Thanks. I hope he's still in one piece. And, you might want to check inside the invoking room. We just came across some specters. Those things can go straight through walls, and they might get in there without asking you first.
Is that so?
Yeah, it's so, you dickhead. Alright. Find Peeler. Oh, wrong way. Oh, wait, maybe I might find something nice to unravel. Yep. There. Oh, I can't go down. My ass itches. There we go. Pour the rest of my beer in my cup. little too frothy? Alright. Where's Peeler at? More specters. I want to get in on this. Kill that fucker! And there's another one. Kill it! If another one comes through, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh. What's this do? Obvious traps, but I don't know how to set them. Oh well. Where the fuck do I go? Search this. Get some metal. Peeler! He's dead. Attack him with more action. Oh no, not these fucks. Is that equipped? A specter should re-show up any time.
pointed finger with the other. Can't protect you if you keep wandering around.
Yeah!
Hey, thanks. Without you, I'm pretty sure that jerk would have gotten me killed.
No shit. Next time be more careful, okay? I talked to the captain. He wants to see you.
Oh, shit.
Level 3. I got new points to use. Hey there, buddy. Oh shit!
This position is lost. Retreat! Everyone fall back to the invoking room, and fast!
This game's actually not fucking bad at all. You die. Aww. Him? Okay, I need to get away when he does that. Fat piece of shit. Oh no, there's a... I missed that whole fucking thing. Look at her butt.
Concentrate. We almost have it.
Well now, that must be the 5th time I heard him say that. This stupid ritual is taking too goddamn long.
No, girl! I want to save you.
Shit, here come the hobblers.
Are you going to be all right?
I'm fine. Worry about those deadwalkers.
Are you hurt, Buffalo?
For now, we just need to check the scribes.
The hobblers. Something is wrong. The catalyzer shouldn't do that.
Uh-oh.
Stay away from my daughter. I shall not let thy weakness be our downfall.
Demon. I'm possessed now, huh? took a while.
I'm burning. How did I do that? Captain, I think it's time we talked about a promotion.
We don't have time for this, Vulcan. We need to move out before the rest of them get here.
The passes are probably crawling with them already.
There's a passage to the other side of the mountain. It will lead us to the swamp.
The swamp? Oh, that sounds fun. Hey, did anybody see what I just did to that huge fucking monster? I mean, seriously, I fried that thing. I saved our asses, and you're all just... What's for lunch?
I said shut it, Vulcan.
We'll have to fight that thing. And I will win. The demon that possessed me.
Fled. What the?
Thou didst hold the power to face the necromancers, yet thou didst flee.
I had no choice.
No choice. Hast thou even thought of choosing? Thou art fled like a thief, and thou hast left me, the shadow of myself, trapped here in this prison.
I did not create this situation. I'm not even sure I understand what has happened.
The hour for questions is past. Thou must act. It is I who will suffer for thy cowardice. I who will pay for thine fault. I who will face extinction. And if I must die, if the flame is extinguished, our world will die as well.
I will not let the flame die. I am in a war against these necromancers, and at last I have the power to fight them.
What dost thou hope to accomplish in this ridiculous human shell? As it is now, it is useless to us. The flame is not a toy for mewling infants. It exists to reign. Its power must not be stolen from thee. We must reconquer the world heart as swiftly as we may.
Hey, Vulcan, enough of your daydreaming. Move your ass, huh?
Buffalo.
I got a lot of games that are kind of like this.
Vulcan, you hear me? Pull your finger out.
Huh? Yeah, I hear you. My head feels like a bomb went off in it.
Well, shake it off. We're still not at the end of this stinking swamp, and I'm not going to carry you all the way to the village.
Anyway, how come Hawk isn't the one with me here? He's the lead scout. I always go with him.
Hawk is covering the back of the line, so this time, I'm the one who goes with you. You'll get over it.
I'll finish that later.
Why do I get the feeling I'm under surveillance?
Because you are.
Nobody noticed your little stunt at the temple? Damn right we're watching you. Now shut your trap and keep an eye on our perimeter, while I keep an eye on you.
And while the captain has a nice chat about me with the red scribes.
It'll be a lot easier to talk to those two-faced snakes without you hanging around. Don't worry about it. He'll tell you what you need to know. And if he doesn't tell you, then I will.
Thanks, Sarge.
Let's get moving before everybody catches up.
You lot are about as discreet as a herd of hunchbacks.
That looks like the guy from,
I thought that elves were supposed to have superior eyesight. Do we look like stiffs to you, dickhead?
Not yet. But with an arrow sticking out of your throat, I'm certain that even a chatterbox like you could do a passable impression.
And you'd be the next one down.
Possibly. Perhaps I should aim for the largest target first.
Not if you want to keep both your balls.
What have we here? Buffalo in person. Well, that's a good sign.
What's going on here? Who's the scrag with the pointy ears?
Thanks for noticing. I try to keep them sharp. I'm called Relmar, and I gather the red-faced fat belly with the filthy beard is none other than the famous Elric, leader of the freeborn blades.
They call me the captain.
All the freeborn blades call you Captain Elric. I have no doubt that they do. As for me, I've never had much interest in titles or in military protocol. I judge people by their deeds.
His rank was granted in the field. You seem like you know enough about the freeborn blades to know what that means.
I have enough knowledge of your history to know that your leader has made a name for himself. So, yes, call him what you will. The fact that he is your captain concerns only you and those availing themselves of your services.
That's enough. We're not going to stand here bullshitting all night. Just what the fuck are you doing here, Relmar, you hot-tongued bastard?
Looking for you. Well, I began by searching for the Red Scribes. Prince Arundel is wounded. We had to withdraw to Valvanor, where I learned that you were
I'm locked
expected.
in between
I just wanted to
49
make
and
sure you
51
found your
FPS.
way
Not
there.
bad.
This is not my first
If I turned off VSync, it'd be around like 70 days, 90s. Might drop to like 40.
reached our destination.
Captain, those creatures
I'd rather
I
have
told
all
you
those
about
high
this morning
frames
are gathering
condensed into
nearby.
a low frame that
They're
stays
probably
consistent.
getting ready to attack us. Ah, well, those are called chrysalids. They wait until they have gathered enough numbers, and then they overwhelm you. And it would seem your little group is attracting a whole swarm to the village.
Well, we'll give them a welcome.
Actually, in spite of themselves, these creatures do an excellent job of keeping deadwalker scouts away without raising any suspicions. If we allow them to gather here and then massacre them, I fear we'll be moving their territory a bit too close to Valvanor, which will lead to our being discovered sooner or later. I suggest we send 1 or 2 men back. This will keep them separated and occupied, while the rest make it to the village. I'm ready to volunteer, if you fear I might try and slip away. I know the area well.
Sounds like a plan to me. Vulcan, you're on it.
I want to go too. The animals and plants in this swamp are extraordinary. And the venom of these chrysalids seems very interesting. I'd love to get a chance to observe them more closely.
Sybil, that is out of the question. Have you lost your mind? It's too dangerous.
Come on, let her off the leash. It'll be good for her. I promise I'll bring her back in one piece.
Vulcan, rule number 2.
We'll see you at the village.
Sybil!
Vulcan wants
See
to
you
fuck
later.
her.
They're all around us. I have to miss them.
Heal me, girl.
Not this way. Not... Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
We need to talk about your combat style.
What do you want me to do?
You can't just defend yourself. You've got to go out and hit those enemies.
I will do what I can, but it's not really my specialty.
We need to talk about your combat style.
What do you want me to do?
I know you want to help me, but you gotta stay alive to do that. Think of defending yourself a little.
You're right. I will try to be more careful.
Wait a minute.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
I have discovered a few things about the small chrysalids. They are much faster, but it seems that they can only attack from close up, using their pinchers. I also noticed that the medium-sized chrysalids were slower than small ones, but they, however, can fire tiny projectiles. This swamp is teeming with life. I can't wait to discover all the species that live here. Told me a lot about you.
Really? He's not normally much. Do you torture him or something?
No, I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I just think he has a lot of respect for you.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
Well, I'd really like to meet some of these creatures who live here. But for now...
This game might have came out in 2000. This annual was in 2013 and 15. Interchains, I believe, this year.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
Well, I'd really like to meet some of these creatures who live here. But for now...
Oh, fuck. There it is.
Look, all us freeborn blades have a nickname. We leave the past behind, and whatever we were before doesn't matter in the company.
So what do you do now?
Well, you know, I blow things up. Stuff like that.
I still haven't thanked you for everything you did at the temple.
Well, same here, I think. What did you people do to me anyway? Where does this power come from? This guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
Despite his determination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task. If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him one called Falcon. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are?
The knight is called Randall, last survivor of the Order of the Ember Knights, and now protector of Valvin, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn.
Should we go this way? Sybil.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yeah, I want to talk
Yes?
to you, bitch.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Look at my
What do you want
face.
to know?
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
The Sybils have a power that depends on their growth. The biggest ones are the most dangerous. Up close, their attacks can be frenetic and extremely dangerous. They can also leap onto their prey.
Tainted bones.
This is Valvenor. It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before the war, it was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
This is a very large inn, considering the size of the village. There must have been many visitors before the war.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight. How come you talk that way? Always in the third person.
The way people speak is different from one place to another, and I am from another place. The knight's people are a warrior tribe from Algandar, and he is proud of them.
Where can I find the steward?
As the knight said, the steward is in the old inn, the big building in the middle of the village.
What can you tell me about this backwater town?
This village is a modest one, and its reserves are almost gone. Its only strength is its isolation in these swamps, but that is also its greatest weakness.
I already figured it was some kind of shithole.
That the refugees and the villagers must live together is difficult, and the situation is worsened by there not being enough food. The swamp offers protection against the deadwalkers, but it also harbors many dangers. Its creatures often attack the village. When the knight and the elf are not there to defend the walls, the watch often leave them unguarded. Shameless.
What does the steward want with me?
The captain has offered the services of the freeborn blades to the steward. The steward must have orders for the mercenary.
Shit. I'm gonna get stuck being this guy's errand boy. Damn. I knew I should have gone with the rest of the company. I'm going.
Let's go over here and uncover what's under this rock. Ooh, a gemstone. Some more stuff.
Here we go. Another one of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Call me a hick one more time, and I'll be using your face as an anvil.
Let's all remain calm, shall we? Please forgive my error. With all this commotion and all the thankless tasks I find myself confronted with, I often find my attention to detail slips. So, what can I do for you?
Show me what you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own.
Swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvanor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the freeborn blades and the red scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the red scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our fruit stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. and the case of Prince Arundel was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story, doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water, miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All doth fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your deadwalkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own have corrupted is to go to the World Heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there, still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
If it happens again a couple of days from now, they'll all start spitting and throwing rocks at me. Guess I'll have to watch out.
I fear that is the least of your worries. Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the World Heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.
Well, guys, I want to say thank you for watching this episode of CreamTV. This is Bound by Flame. If you like this episode, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, subscribe. Want to see more awesome CreamTV content? Do exactly what I just said. Turn on notifications, add and engage with me on my social medias. They're up top of the overlay. They'll also be in the description below. Also, share on some of your favorite Twitch and YouTube channel videos so you have any content on both. If you happen to be a Twitcher or a YouTuber and you're familiar with auto-host, that's for Twitch. Basically, you will set an example, say maybe you auto-host and I went streaming and you weren't streaming, your channel will automatically broadcast my channel, depending on the amount of auto-host you have. Pretty cool, right? Yeah! And for YouTube, there's an auto-feature channel. You can use an example, say maybe your auto-feature channel is someone randomly went to your YouTube page, they see my little channel icon for my page somewhere on your page, depending on the layout. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, and I have no problem doing that for anyone that does it for me, just ask. And if you happen to do both Twitch and YouTube and you want to do both for your boy, I love you so much. Thank you. That's exactly what I need. Welcome to the Creep Pod. And anyone that wishes to make a donation to CreamTV, it's really easy to do. Go to my Twitch page, it's in the overlay, also in the description below this video, at www.twitch.tv/mr_cr3am. Any amount counts, and all funds appropriated are greatly appreciated. And all funds will go to better hardware, better software, better gaming, better internet, and most importantly, the better viewing experience for you, the people on Twitch, YouTube, wherever else I upload these videos, wherever else these videos find their place, and of course, the lovely legendaries of the Creep Pod. As always, pardon the interruptions, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and most importantly, stay creamy and tune in for the next awesome godlike creamy fucking